because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Good.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now this offense ready to head back out there. So they won their division and earned the right to play at home in the first round of the playoffs. But this one is not going to script so far.
Nowhere did they have the thought process that they'd be down double digits. But the good thing is it's the first half. You and I know, I mean, you've been with me long enough now. Hang with the game plan. Stay the course for a while. Don't panic and change up things. Keep grinding.
That was my question to you. You don't throw everything away at this point. Stay on course.
Stay on course. Obviously, you want to eliminate the things that have caused you to be down double digits. But at the same time, you're not getting it all back in one play. Keep going. The game plan was put in there for a reason.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Ryan. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 30 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot. That a lot of corners see their job is simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Now Gurley. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Gurley on the carry.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get him done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
They stopped him in his tracks. We'll see Youngway Koo now for the Falcons. It'll be a 49-yard attempt for the left hash. And his kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
Makes the score Saints 24, Falcons 17.
So a good kick there to punish the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now, Breeze again. And he's going to have the connection to Foster.
Breeze.
And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Saints.
Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris.
Breeze.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
And
as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Over the middle, complete. It's Stevens. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
To Robert Foster.
Robert Foster there to make the grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
The score,
What's good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say, I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Well-executed 22-yard gain.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan, and he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Third and long, it's Ryan. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked up by Marcus Williams. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position right in this first half.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line. That's the end of the first half. With the score, Saints 31, Falcons 17.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This is the fourth and final game here on this wild card weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's NFC wildcard game. And it was the Dallas Cowboys who are moving on to the next round as they were able to knock off the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, in our game, it took a little while to get settled in, but we were in for a battle royale in this second half. And to call the action, let's go back to the guys who've been there all year, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Harris on the return. The Saints take over first and 10.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Breeze now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Ryan's pass.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Get that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
That's good. 4 up
And the
Falcons.
Falcons are going to have a first and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
At the 8-yard line.
Now Ryan. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Todd Gurley, the ball carrier.
A couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings on the gun. And
Ryan. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Let's look to have the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
The score,
Heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception,
17.
navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, here's Hall. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much.
No, because this is exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. So sometimes defense makes a good play, too.
33-yard line.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
And 3.
Again they run with Gurley. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
That's good.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action. Ryan. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
50-yard line.
you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On first down, they run with Howard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Same exact result as last play. A pickup of 11.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
Now it's Gurley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down.
Waiting for the gun. Ryan is going to find his running back. It's complete.
Ryan's pass. Complete to Todd Gurley. A gain of
I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
Falcons 20.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
They're more athletic
at their own 25-yard line.
Kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them special.
midfield now. Here's Ryan. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Good pick up there, 20 yards.
Well, we're talking all the time about playing situational football right now. I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Gurley. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
Number 20.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Pass incomplete.
Ryan's pass.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Both defenses have had their struggles.
They'll take over
good enough to give them this lead and another nice yard to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
The Saints coming out now to take the field. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
And he stopped right at the track. Midfield strike, they'll look to throw. A slant to Jones.
That's good.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. The left side completion to Jones.
That's good for a Falcon.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. From the gun, it's Ryan. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Gurley. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Gurley, the ball carrier.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that 2-yard line.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
They'll take over
the interception woes. They just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like that.
That's caught inside the 20. They'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout, and they hook up again for another big play.
just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the gun, Ryan. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Intended target on that with Russell Gage. And that'll bring up second down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. We're not seeing a confident player right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, Ryan. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. DeMario Davis with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that'll get the deficit down to 15.
Makes the score Saints 38, Falcons 23.
So his 3rd field goal of the ballgame brings it a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s, and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear. They want to close this gap.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You don't always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then... Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's Ryan to throw.
At the 50-yard line.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Ryan's pass.
It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
That's good.
It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4th down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson.
Yeah, things are pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. He's at the 30, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages.
Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. On the return, here's Hall. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Todd Gurley and the offense, they get set and trot back out there now. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. Gurley with a little bit of an opening there as he's able to get 5 on first down.
Number 21, Todd Gurley.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a first down and a gain of 10.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. If the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Short throw underneath to Hurst. Well, he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
It's a pickup of
6 there on
brings up
first.
second.
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good
49
pickup on
yard
first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now Ryan on first down. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 6 there on first.
He's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. To throw again on second down. Ryan. Now he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Russell Gage. Janoris Jenkins on the coverage.
From the gun on third down, Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest. And a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Let's go, D.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. About 3 yards there to the 27.
On the carry.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
end zone now. Here's Ryan on first down. And a quick throw here. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now a handoff for Gurley.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football, work out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
To throw is Ryan. This will be caught at about the 6.
Ryan's pass.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense. And guys want to be involved. They can be.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Russell Gage. That'll make the grab. And the Falcons get a bit closer. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. With his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2.
Conversion.
Ryan. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes a QB's best friend is that big target the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Young Way.
The touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Onto the field comes New Orleans. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. His short throw to Stocker. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And that is incomplete here.
Ryan's pass thrown away and incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
On 1st down, Ryan. That is caught at the 7. Out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Sometimes it doesn't appear like much. The out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, it can turn into a big play. The reason he's able to get it so often is because of his ability to push people deep, and they have to respect that.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And the Falcons are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
They went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game. And, you know, every now and then I actually listen to history class.
And you're just a stockholder. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Deontay Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Drew Brees getting ready to go again on off. Has been consistent. Brees now on 1st down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
On 1st and 10, here's Brees. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And they're right past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Now they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Brees leaves this one with Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Is the pick up there, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
12-yard gain on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it, and I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And that'll be off the crossbar and out and short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
38.
Getting set to go again on offense. We get a peek at Julio Jones now. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Hurst.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch. It's still an effective gain nonetheless.
Incomplete.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete.
Thomas.
He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. That's caught by Treadwell. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. When points result, we'll call this play significant.
Play action. It's Ryan. He'll take a shot for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Julio Jones once again the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Janoris Jenkins on the coverage.
Throwing again. Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. He gets attended to. We'll step aside. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Out of the gun. It's Ryan. A very quick pass to River. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had to read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Todd Gurley.
It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got it.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
56. Mike, 56. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete.
Ryan's pass.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for 5. It's third
Brings
down.
up 3rd and 9.
Now it's Ryan. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick here is good.
The kick is good.
That'll bring him back within 4.
Makes the score Saints 45, Falcons 41.
It can be a thankless job sometimes to be a kicker. They're thanking him right now. That's now 4 field goals. He's kept him in the game.
He sure has. That offense has got to find its rhythm, because I'm not sure that just kicking field goals is going to allow them to win this game.
At their own 25-yard line.
In this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 30 on 2nd down, Breeze. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Falcon defense has a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, Deontay Harris. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Deontay Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard
offense
line.
about ready to take over again. Right now, Charles, this is the drive of the season. You're on the road here in the playoffs. It's put up or shut up. They need points. Rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. On 1st down, Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards.
16 yards.
Here we are in the 4th quarter, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And they'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So
here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
New Orleans.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run, not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Again, it's Kamara. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Breeze. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Bloods to try to end the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends in a touchdown run from Devontae Freeman. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Ryan. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Marcus Davenport. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Down the throw here, complete on the right sideline.
Lions pass.
They'll wind up getting getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
To throw on third down. Ryan. There's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's another 10-yard first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to...
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And they'll start out with great field position at the 4-yard line and enemy territory. This is Murray. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A big play like that, it should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if he can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. From the gun on third down, Breeze. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open time.
So on fourth down, trots the kicker in a big spot here.
7-yard attempt.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still. Cheap and easy.
Alonso looked to have the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So the drive there took 6 plays. And a 9-yard run on the end of it.
Falcons 48.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
taken about 7 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. So Ryan and the Falcons down by 11. A minute 53 remaining. This crowd has stayed with them throughout, but they need 2 late scores to advance in these playoffs as they've got a first down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down. Calling a pickup of 7, and it'll make it second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third down and 3
now to throw on third down. Going right side here, and that's complete.
That's good.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on a first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Again, Ryan. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. To throw again is Ryan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the... They start on the ground with Geis. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. A second broken tackle. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
He was taken down.
14 yards there on the pickup, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
And the Saints first down.
And the Saints season will march on as we say thanks for watching and so long.
48.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everybody.
Tonight, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking on Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former fourth-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild-card round last week. He just had the one touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Number 21,
Davis there on the stop.
The ball
following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
45-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Able to slither by. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 40-down line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Elliott, 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Defense had a chance to get off the field here. The opening drive couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is. I think that offense and defense, in this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
First down carry by Elliott. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
To Ezekiel Elliott.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
On the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. at the 45-yard line.
Here's Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Prescott took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Janoris Jenkins on the coverage.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Cameron Jordan with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot. But across the corner.
First down.
Mark this out of 5-yard line. Now we see quarterback Drew Brees and his New Orleans offense set to go on attack here for the first time.
He was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you always want.
He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A run. It's Murray. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
Brought down.
The Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Brees. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here picks up the first.
First down, New
Well,
Orleans.
it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one as a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Here's Brees. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas.
Brees.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago. And he's got his first here, and it's a first down. Brees. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. Brees will get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of
11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First down.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
To the fullback.
Tackled there by Leighton Vander Esch.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 43-yard line.
Second down, Freeman. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Freeman, the ball carrier.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He finds Latavius Murray. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. How about start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive going to plan so far. On 1st and 10, here's Brees. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not
it before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Throwing on first down is Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas.
Breeze.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
New Orleans.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Saints have taken the early lead. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you're talking about playoff football, what a great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified and amped up a little bit more.
To put it mildly.
And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is Tony Pollard. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 28.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier. David Onyemata.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Saints 7, Cowboys nothing.
On 2nd and 9. Prescott. He'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a 1st down as well. Draw play. Elliott. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see it where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Their own 47.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They have to be thrilled with that first one. Second and 9. Breeze got his man complete over the middle. That's Stevens. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
To Michael Thomas.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Breeze now on first down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back to get that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do.
Don't worry about your hands, though.
Cowboys, nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down.
Ezekiel Elliott.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know we're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Prescott with the give to Ezekiel
The run got
Elliott.
4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Johnson on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Down, Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Here's Elliott. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Carry now for Elliott. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now it's fine. They're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the close fist of the referee. And that means 4th down. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down in a few inches.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. They'll run forward with Pollard, and he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They only got a couple, but that was all that they needed as they convert on 4th. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Prescott on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Prescott's pass.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
It's
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Escapes the sack. Yeah, I'll tell you, the effort, sensational, but he may have come up a foot or so short of the line he needed. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Running with Elliott. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down.
Jenkins on the coverage.
Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Michael!
11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked about one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They have indeed a lot of football they have to be playing.
7. Zerline to kick off
the touchdown. Zerline will kick it away. Here's Harris to return it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Deontay Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints again ready to go on offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought.
From the 31, Breeze. His throw incomplete.
Breeze pass.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Over the middle, complete. It's Murray. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Breeze pass.
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Stays up. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Alden Smith. Excellent job on that play. Big loss. 18 yards.
It's 2nd down.
From about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, where it was the visiting Bears who come in and get the victory on the road. 16-10, the final. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And able to take it past the 25 and to the 28-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own
The Saints now will go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. Gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They run, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Breeze over the middle, open is Thomas. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
It's a gain of
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Breeze pass.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Breeze.
19-yard line.
And this one incomplete.
Breeze.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 2 yards to go.
Freeman. Yeah, Freeman was trying to work his way forward, but I don't think he got there. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Saints kicker Will Lutz for the field goal attempt. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And Lutz's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. Also let you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting. I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That will be a first down pickup of 8. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016.
If you watched tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
And that is incomplete.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
This for baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a fourth down.
Now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. Or they'll say it's sailed out at the 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the
field goal. What can this offense do? We're about to find out. Here's Murray. Despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15.
Carried by the fullback.
And 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
It's a gain of a yard.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Over the middle, complete. It's Stevens. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 21
Great
yards.
way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. This is Murray. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this out to about the 37.
He's brought down.
The tackle was the West Virginia man, Kazir White.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On second down, it's Freeman. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Tyrone Crawford.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
And it's third
Now
down.
Breeze on third down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Murray.
Pass complete to Latavius Murray.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot. Them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd down and 7. On the draw, this will be Freeman. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards there on a first down. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will for it right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front. And it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
Breeze going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Open man, here's Foster. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. Now Breeze on the bootleg. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Gregory.
Randy Gregory.
Cowboys is a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Breeze. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Saints on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Shotgun now for Breeze. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not it. Out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this from 34.
A 34-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good.
The kick is
And
good.
that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
20. Cowboys 7.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 on time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And now back out comes the offense. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Prescott on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Prescott's pass.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Prescott sacked.
Trey Hendrickson able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott now. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. It's going to be Hilton. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. 4th quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know...
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Decent start there to the drive. No decline, maybe 2 touchdowns, also a 2 two-point conversion.
So, partner, how do you eat an elephant?
I don't eat an elephant. Who eats an elephant?
Well, if you do it one bite at a time. That's the way they've got to play this, one play at a time. Yes, there's urgency. You have to be careful as well.
Let's go right now. One bite at a time.
Cowboy.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush.
2-minute offense. You have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This is Elliott. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Number 21, Ezekiel Elliott. The
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's still played by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. That changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go to Elliott again. And he'll find his way down right around the 12.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up
Here's Pollard. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, 4th coming. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. You have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Saints will have the football back. They'll eat some clock with Freeman. It'll be a pickup for 10 yards.
Ball carrier.
And it'll be 2nd and very short. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And this will wind up a Saints 1st down as the tackle made at the 26-yard line. And Thomas seems to be in some pain. He's still on the ground. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On the counter, Devontae Freeman. And this will wind up a Saints 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they take it. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. At after getting stuffed on first down. Not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. Here comes the Saints punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And the Saints season will march on as we say thanks for watching and so long. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from AT&T Stadium.
from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. It's the NFC Championship game.
Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one.
For a chance to come back to this very stadium in 2 weeks' time, we are off and running in the NFC Championship. This will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. You see Nick Foles coming out, the MVP of Super Bowl 52, as he will be the one to lead this Bears offense.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And he gets this one just shy of the 30. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Foles. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play fake to Montgomery, now Foles. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
And in the run-up to this championship game, so much was made about how would this offense hold up on the road in a hostile environment. Well, that's not the definitive answer, but what a great first answer from them, that big play right there.
So now, following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Foles. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Foles on the give to Montgomery. He'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's a Montgomery, the ball carrier. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Here's Foles.
3rd down.
This is caught. And this
protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Now they'll throw here. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. That boy showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
That changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2 on 3rd and 1.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd.
He's to throw on 3rd and 1. Now open, that's Robert Foster complete. The 30, 20, touchdown. Foster, 89 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Will Lutz on for the point after. It's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So they'll lead it in 3 plays on the drive.
Bears have
it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Patterson on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, trying to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Now worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. Let's see what they do.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a run with Montgomery. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
David Montgomery, the ball
They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man, there is Patterson complete. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 they had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB, too. Let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game. But they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he is tackled inside the 40, to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
First down, Chicago.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
The ball carrier.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Here's Foles throwing complete to Miller. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Anthony Miller. A gain of 9 yards. And a Bears first down.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
On second down, Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Montgomery again, the ball carrier.
7 yards there at the first down.
12-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Bears.
They're going to look to throw. And they'll complete this one to Patterson. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Second and 12. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Bears nothing.
Looking to throw again on second down. Foles. That's complete. Right around the 8. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. That's complete. Right around the 8. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
To Cordero Patterson.
4 yards on the pickup. And it'll be fourth down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. So on fourth down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Santos' kick is up and through.
His kick is good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Bears 3.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score...
From the 30 on second down. Breeze. The connection to Foster. Just shot of midfield. This is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing on second down. Breeze. It's Foster. He's out of bounds inside the 35. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try to get more pressure at the pass.
12 more yards there and another first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he would have done as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On second down, Freeman. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
For another Saints.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A good rally to the football. He keeps him at only a yard, and it's second down.
Our defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. Second straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. Akeem Hicks able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
39-yard attempt.
15 cents.
And Lutz puts this one through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown there at 10-3.
Bears 3.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run there. They only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to run ones and get your 10 and get your 6?
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to take over again. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. very strong gain of 24.
First down, Chicago.
Two minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always. He will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end, Graham.
Foles pass.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Foles on target to Robinson for the Chicago first.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Foles on target with that one to Graham. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Complete to
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
They'll look to throw again. They'll find Miller. That's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds.